The Boy Who Lived lives in over 3,400 pages of controversy, legacy, and magic. Hey Bookwormies, welcome back to this channel and welcome to today's video. If you guys know me, you know I have never read Harry Potter. Not when I was a kid, not when everybody was obsessed with it, and not when everybody told me that it was a core childhood experience. But today, that all changes, because today I am diving headfirst into the first 4 books of the series, and I have no clue what I'm in for. Will I fall in love with the magic? Will I accidentally hate Harry? Will I start a Draco Malfoy defense squad? Probably on that last one. But anyways, guys, this isn't a deep dive. It is a vibe check. It is a vibe check. So grab your drinks, light a candle, or go to the pool, whatever you feel like, and let's see what reading Harry Potter in 2025 feels like. Was that a good intro? Somebody tell me. I feel like it was, right? It took me a few thousand times to film, but I think it worked. And I put my earmuff on, guys. Is it working? Is it going against the wind? Ooh. As you can clearly tell, I have a lot of energy, but that is okay. Anyways, guys, as I said before, we are going to be finally reading the Harry Potter series. I know. 3,400 pages. And I'm going to be reading about 1,500 and something, I think, pages in this first video. The next one is going to be crazy. Part 2? Ugh, you hate to see me come in. We will see how that one goes. But anyways, guys, we are going to be starting today Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I have it on my Kindle. There's no going back. I know. That scares me a little, guys. I'll tell you a secret. I'm scared because I've actually tried, like, maybe I said this intro, like, I've never read Harry Potter, but I've tried to read the first book a few thousand times, and every time that I've started, I just kind of given up. I was just like, I am not feeling it. Childhood me was like, no thank you. I'm gonna go read every other book except for Harry Potter, except for that. So yeah, as you can also tell, I don't have any of the Harry Potter books on my shelf, and that's because unless I'm gonna be obsessed with it, I'm not buying the Harry Potter series. We'll see how far I get into it. And also, guys, turns out that the first book is only 200 pages, like 200 and something pages, and the second one is also about the same amount. And as a child, me, I thought that was like a brick ton. Like, if child in me knew that I read Kingdom of Ash, her eyes would pop out of her socket. I know, graphic, but kind of true. Anyways, guys, so we have the book downloaded. We've started officially this video. There is no going back for me. There's like no going back. I now physically have to start the book because I can't go back on my word. No, I cannot. Can I maybe? I don't know. Because the only reason I'm actually doing this video is because I was on vacation and we went on to like these 2 Harry Potter things, even though nobody from my family has read the books. We've only watched the movies. I know my brother has watched all of them. I've watched all of them, so I kind of already know the plot of the Harry Potter books, but I don't remember a lot. I barely remember. I just remember like a few scenes, a few stuff, but I don't remember too much. And my mom, I know, she's watched the first few movies, and my dad hasn't watched a single one. And we still went on those, like, we went on a Harry Potter tour, and then we went on the train where like a few of the scenes were filmed in the movies. So I felt like after I came back from the trip, I was like, okay, I think I need to read the series now, because I feel like it's kind of illegal to be on those tours and trips and all of that without having actually read the series. I feel like that's illegal. And it also felt really, really illegal saying that I've only watched the movies and not read the books. Like, who the fuck does that? I don't know. I don't know if I can call myself a true bookie. I don't know if I can call myself a bookworm anymore. It's just, it feels illegal. I hope nobody tell a single soul about it, okay? Nobody. Okay? Shh. Okay, you got it? Nobody tell. This is our dirty little secret. Anyways, guys, I am going to get started with reading the first book. I'm hoping to finish it today. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later whenever I've started the book. But wait, actually, I'm gonna open it for you guys because I like the graphics on this. Not a lot of books have graphics, but this one is so cute. Like, and there's like names for each chapter, which a lot of books nowadays just don't have that. They just have like chapter 1, chapter 2, or they have just Roman numerals. And like, who the fuck wants that? We want this. Like, Percy Jackson series has this kind of vibe, but this one also says chapter 1. I actually think it does. I don't know. Anyways, guys, it just says The Boy Who Lived, and it has this cute baby, and we know who the fuck that is, guys. We know. I feel like I should have like drawn like the lightning thing before starting this video. You know what? I'm gonna do it now, and then I have to like wash it off. But okay, guys, this better wash off. I'm gonna quickly draw it. Actually, I feel like it is illegal. I should have worn some glasses. I don't actually know the placement of the scar, so this is very eyeball-y. And also, I'm doing this on my phone. Okay, I'm kind of giving up here, guys. I don't see it really coming, but if you guys can see it, we are in a Harry Potter era. We are gonna do this. If you guys see it, I'm happy for it. I'm gonna just take a photo on my phone just in case, so you guys for sure can see it. It's very awkward taking photos. If you guys can see it in the photo. Okay, now we are officially in Harry Potter mode. I'll just pretend I have glasses on. You see it? Okay, good, guys. Anyways, we'll get started with the video because enough chat. We need to focus. Hey, Rick, so I didn't talk to you guys yesterday. I know, scandal. Okay, really, just. I know what I did was wrong, okay? No need to shout at me. But anyways, guys, we do have an update, though. Oh, no, my buddy's gone. Like, okay, wait a second. Before I get to my reading update, let me explain. So, I've been living here for a while, and here we had, like, a few years back when I just moved, they had, like, a big litter of cats that were born, and since then, like, a lot of cats just come by through my house and stuff like that, and there's this one, like, white cat, and she's so cute. There's a few of them, honestly, but she's one of them, and she was just sitting under, like, this small tree that we have, like, on the shade part. I'll put a picture up here, and she was so cute, and now she's gone. I'm kind of sad. She was my buddy. Anyways, guys, update time. So, yesterday I finished Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, whichever name it is. I don't know which is the right name, because in the movie is called Philosopher's Stone, but then the books are called Sorcerer's Stone. But I think I also heard that there are some books that are also called Philosophers. I don't know, guys. Correct me. Whatever the fuck. Philosophers, Sorcerers. One of those. That's the Stone book. Harry Potter and the Something Stone. I finished it yesterday, and I gave it 3.25 stars. Now, before anybody jumps out the screen and goes to yell at me because I didn't give it a 5 stars, let me explain. No, there isn't really a very, very logical explanation, but I think in some minded way there is. It's just the start was very, very, very slow. Like, I swear, guys, to you, I was kind of tired of how slow it was going. Like, I was just like, can we pick up the pace? Like, I know this is one of your guys' probably favorite series, but I didn't really get to experience that childhood part. And so, I don't know, I just didn't see it. And it took me a while to really get into the book because it was kind of slow. I didn't really care about the Dursleys. I just wanted to get to the Hogwarts part, and that took quite a while. And even in the Hogwarts part, there were scenes where I was just like, I don't really care. Should I? Should I care about you? I don't know. Like, the book, it did feel short. I felt like there wasn't too much going on. But at the same time, I was like, this is taking way too long for what it is. So I was like, no, thank you. And also, I have a few other things I wanted to talk about. Yeah. So, like, the start, and there were parts that I didn't really feel like that invested in. And also, like, you could see, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all, but you could see that it was written as a children's book because the writing is more easy and simplistic. Like, I don't want to say childish because that sounds like I'm trying to be mean, but I'm not. It's not a bad thing. Obviously, it is meant to be a children's book. Like, I think, at least. It says children's, at least in the second book, for sure. So you can see, and it also says middle grade. So it is simpler language, easier for kids. And so, like, that kind of thrown me off a bit because, I don't know, a lot of people say that, like, a lot of adults read it also and have the same enjoyment, which no problem at all, but I don't know. I didn't think that the writing was that way. At least I don't remember that being when I tried to first read it when I was a kid. Well, like, when I was, like, between 8 to 10, I think I was trying, and then I kind of gave up. Anyways, guys, so there's that, and I've started Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Here it is. I also have it on my phone because I want to have the audiobook version because I don't know, I just don't feel like I feel like I need that because I think I'm going to put the audiobook later. If I do decide to go crochet for a bit, I'm going to put it on so I can get through it. But I'm 12% through it. I'm not too far in. We're just at the start. And I have this one question. I don't think this is a spoiler, but just in case, I'll put up the timestamps. This is not a big spoiler. I don't think at all even one, but, you know, I don't know what would count as a spoiler in the series since it's so well known. I feel like everybody's watched the movies or read it. But anyways, if you don't want any single spoiler, even though I don't think it is, go here. Well, actually, I don't even think, but whatever. Go to the spot. Okay, they're gone. Anyways, guys, so what I don't understand is why why, and like at the end of the first book and at the start of the second book, Harry Potter goes back to live with the Dursleys. Like, I know, like Hogwarts says, like during summer break they have to go back to their spot, like to back to their house, see their family and blah blah blah, which like totally makes sense. But thing is, like, okay, it's not that why did he stay there? It's more like a why the fuck didn't the Dursleys not kick him out? Like at least 100 times. I feel like they'd be like, oh no, you're not coming back for summer, even before they found out that like, oh, he can use magic in the Muggle world. Like I feel like they would have like I feel like it would have made so much more sense if they just said no, or even after when they found out that he can't use magic, why didn't they just kick him out? Like why did they let him stay? Because food costs money, showering costs money because of the water. Like there's a lot of things where even though he is pretty much barely living there because he's like literally getting starved to death, why the fuck did they not just say, oh yeah, you can't use magic, oh so you can't defend yourself, why don't we just let you go? And also, even when he was a baby left on their doorstep, they could have easily left him. I feel like they could have just left him or just said, oh, we didn't see the baby, what's us to it, what do we do? Or they could have just left him in the adoption center, like family, like familiar relations, they don't have to take in the kid. They can say like, oh, we're not foolproof or whatever for it, so they don't have to take him in. Like that's what I'm kind of confused about. Why did they take him and then afterwards act so horrible to him? And they're like, I guess he was kind of like a live-in maid, but still, I don't know. I feel like they could have just killed him off, but it is important to the plot. I'm not saying it's not, but I just want to know the reasoning behind that. So that's my main update. That's all I want to really to say. Second book, I think it's going to be better than the first one. I don't remember what happened in this one. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember this one, I think. Well, at least I remember part of it. I was also looking to watch the first movie since I finished the first book and, like, be cool for that, like, to rewatch the movies, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where it is. Because on Prime Video, it is for rent or buy, I think. At least that's, I think, what I remember. So I can't really watch it on Prime Video, and I don't see where else I can get it, so... But if I can find somewhere to watch it, I am so doing it. I'm so gonna watch it because I want to. Like, at the same time, like, I feel like I'm gonna be bored, but at the same time, like, I just want to rewatch the movies and just see the connections between the movie and the film. I mean, the movie and the book. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I am going to leave you guys. I know I'm here with my ratty, kind of wet hair. Well, it's more like damp, except from the back. It's more wet. Yeah, but that's okay. You will live. And I'll make sure to do some reading scenes. I have to. Or maybe I'll do, like, a crochet scene. Like... I'm going to be listening to my audiobook, and then I'm also going to have, like, my crochet. Like, I feel like that's aesthetic, too, right? And also, guys, I was at the pool for, like, an hour. I read a tiny bit. Not really. I was mainly watching my show and, like, swimming. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I am going to leave you guys and talk to you guys tomorrow. I promise I will. And I want to get at least 50% through the second book. And especially with my timeline, if I want to be posting twice a week during the rest of the summer vacation before I go back into school and I, start filming once, I have to finish the first 4 books this week. But the thing is, I don't know, they feel kind of slow to me. Like, I feel like I could easily have finished them fast, especially if you guys watched my reading travel vlog. You know how fast I read those books, and I had even less time on my hand, so I feel like I should know. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you to, anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm really hoping that now my microphone will work because, the first day that I did when I just started the first clip, my microphone didn't work. So if the audio is not that good, that's because it was just a camera audio and I'm way too lazy to refilm. So we're just gonna go in like this. But anyways, guys, we're here for an update. It's the next day. Yesterday night I got like 50%, and then just now I've started crocheting to unwind for the night, and I've got till 57% now. I'm starting to get through it, but like, I've been in the mood to read, but I just haven't been in the mood to go back into the Harry Potter universe, which is not a great sign. It's not the books. Well, I don't know. Like, I want to read, but I just don't want to read Harry Potter. I don't know whose fault that is, but... So instead I've decided to audiobook it for now and crochet because I feel like that's just the best way we can get through this. And that's what I've been doing. I'm actually working on a sweater for my dad that I've been crocheting for the past 2-3 months. I've been in a huge crochet slump, like huge one, and I took like at least a whole month where I didn't touch it. I've been crocheting it for 3 months, and there was a month where I just didn't crochet, and now I've slowly started coming back into it because I'm like, it's summer vacation and I kind of just want to finish it off because, like, I feel like mainly why I had a crochet slump was because I was motivated to finish this, and I didn't have any crochet projects for myself that I wanted to do. But a few days ago I started looking through some ideas, and I found two shirts kind of ideas that I like the idea of, so I'm gonna crochet them. But first I was like, okay, Romy, you just have to finish the sweater. It's bad to lead your dad on because he's been waiting for a long time for the sweater. And first of all, let me explain. The two tops that I really want to crochet are there's like one halter crochet top, like halter crop top kind of idea, and then we have a high neck halter top. So first I'm going to go with a halter crop top, and then also I've been seeing on the internet, I haven't been able to find like a free pattern for this yet, but I'm looking around still. But it's the cowl neck crochet. I've been seeing it around everywhere, and it's getting me encouraged to do it. I feel like it's pretty simple, but I'm not sure about the stitch, and I want to know if there's some increases in some spot. I'm not gonna go full crazy crochet talking, but yeah, there's that. Also, guys, I just finished painting today officially. My Andarna sculpture. I did an Andarna sculpture a few weeks ago before I left on my vacation, and I've come back and I was like, okay, girl, you got to start painting it, because actually it was dry for like a week at least, so I was already ready to paint it earlier, but then I was like, no, I'm too lazy. And so now I've got it painted. All I have to do is put the protective coat. I think I'm gonna go with the shiny one, because I have a matte coat to put on top, which is like, it's to protect the paint from like chipping and anything like that, like to make sure that nothing happens to this poor girl. So and I have a matte finish, which is just like plain, and then I have like a shiny finish, which is what I like. And I think because Andarna's, like golden and stuff like that, I feel like she deserves the shine, so I think I'm gonna give her a shininess. I've actually only used a shiny finish on only one of my sculptures, and that is a fish one, because she was in the water kind of idea, and I wanted everything to look shiny. I feel like a fish would need it to be shiny, and Andarna deserves it too, so I'm gonna do that. But that's tomorrow, and then after I have that, I'm gonna work on details, because I usually use a micron. I hope you guys have heard of it. Well, I don't know, I'm sure you guys have these micron pens, and they're like pretty much to outline stuff and all of that, or make small details. I think they also come in like a few other, in like a blue color and like brown and stuff like that. I don't know, don't ask me. But I have the black ones, and thing is that these finish things, they don't cooperate well with these microns, so I first have to paint the finish and then do the drawing on top, or else this smudges. So yeah, I don't know why I'm going full crazy here talking about this. It's just because I have no idea what to say about the Harry Potter books, because I just don't care. Truthfully, in the book, I'm like, okay, I'm reading it, but I'm not really enjoying it. And if you ask me what's currently going on in the book, I can't really tell you much. And it's not because I've been audiobooking it, because I've only audiobooks for 10 minutes, 15 maybe, maximum 20. So I don't know, guys. I'm currently not seeing it. I felt for a while, even before I started this video, that it wasn't going to be my favorite series, because I feel like genetics. My mom tried to read it, she couldn't, she gave up. My brother tried to read it, he gave up too. I tried to read it years ago, and just couldn't stick it. I feel like it's just not my vibe, but I don't understand why, because it's magic. It is set in a school, which I love, and I'm all there for like more children's book or middle school books, because I've read like it was like in December of 2024, I read the 9.5 book in the Keep Your Velocity series, which is also a middle grade book, so I have no problem with the writing style being different. So I don't get what is just not in there. I don't know if it's just like it's like right book, wrong time kind of thing, or if it's just not for the right person thing. I actually don't know. So I think I might take a week off before going into part 2 of Harry Potter, because I'm actually just not really sure. It could totally be a great book. I don't doubt it, but I'm just currently not seeing it at all. So I think I'm just going to get through the first 4 books, because I'm on a deadline and I have to finish it. But then I'm going to take a while off before going into part 2. A while off meaning a week, so guys, don't worry. You'll still get me reading part 2, but currently I'm really not feeling it. So I think I'm just going to audiobook for now, until I feel like it gets interesting and I'm like invested and I want to go physically reading it, staring at the words on the paper. I'm not going to do that to myself. I might, though, one thing, if I finish this book today and I start kind of getting into the third one, and then I'm like, okay, we're done. Like, if I get to my goal of today for myself, I might take a break and just read another book, maybe a refresher that will get me back into it. I don't know what yet, but if I really get into my goal, I might do that, because I think that would be in the best interest for my reading experience and your experience watching me without physically killing me. This is so hard. This video is so hard to make because I feel like this is such a loved series. This book was made during the time when people started feeling like probably books were going to die out, reading was going to die out, was going to be a very died out hobby and stuff like that. But then I feel like a lot of people say like Harry Potter brought back a lot of kids and a lot of adults back into reading, and that's where afterwards all the authors started rolling in with books, because at that time it was kind of more dead. Like the whole, I feel like, publishing stuff and all that, I don't know anything, so don't quote me on this at all, but I think that's kind of that, and that's why I really don't want to judge this book in a bad way, and this is why it took me so long to decide to do this video. I've had this video in my ideas list for ever since I started this channel, honestly. It's always been a personal goal to someday come back into the Harry Potter world and see if I like it. And I feel like I'll like it more if I also watch the movies on the side. It might bring some memories back from when I was watching it. So I'm trying to find still where I can watch Harry Potter. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to leave you guys for now. I'm going to continue crocheting and listening to the audiobook. Hopefully I finish it tonight, because that's in my goals. I need to. Hey, bookwormies. This is the face of a guilty person, because I was planning on updating you guys yesterday. I really was. I was like, okay, I'm going to finish one more chapter of Harry Potter, so then I have more to talk to you guys about, and then I'll go talk to you, and then I kind of forgot. And then in the middle of the night, I was like, oh my god, I forgot to, talk to them. I forgot to tell them that what happened. But it's fine, right, guys? You love me too much to be mad at me. I hope so. Anyways, guys, I finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I gave it 3.5 stars. It was better than the first book. I really can tell you that. It was, as soon as I started, I was like, okay, I feel like the next books are just going to be better, because it just kind of makes sense, and it's but anyways, guys, I was just making a list for when I review the whole Harry Potter series, and where I'll go in depth, so I have some notes, so then I remember how each book I felt about it, and stuff like that, and so, I just pulled it up, so I remember if I have any plot points that I forget. But the second book was so much better than the first. I really have to tell you guys, I was like, oh my god, really? This is so much better. Because the start was slow. It was also kind of slow, and it took me a while to get into it, but I liked the concept of the plot, and I liked the plot. I was way more invested in it. The idea just made so much sense, and I loved the backstory. I loved how we got to know more about this one specific character that it was very important to know more about, because in the first book it was just kind of tossed around a lot of times, and we didn't really go into it. And then this time in the second book, we started to slowly understand more what is going on with this character, so I was really happy. I know this is very vague, where I'm like, this is one character, just because I feel like it's a spoiler, but at the same time, I'm like, this whole fucking series is so known around the world, is this even counted as a spoiler anymore? So, I don't know, but I love to see the backstory, but there were still a few parts of the story that I was just kind of bored at, and that's when I drop it and I audiobook it, because that was just so much better for me, personally, because, first of all, I'm on a tight schedule, I'm running a tight ship, so I need to finish books at a specific rate, and I was just like, okay, we need to go faster, so I would just get myself, I feel like I just couldn't get myself to read it, so I felt like audiobooking it was just one of the best ideas that I had. Obviously, the last 25% were really, 15 to 25% were really interesting, so yeah, it's 25. The last 25% I was pretty invested in, so I fully read it, I was invested and I was fully into the story, and before I was kind of starting to get into it, there were parts that was just kind of more boring to me than others, but I feel I don't know if this is the book's fault, or it's a me thing where I just couldn't get myself to read. I didn't want to. It's not the fact that oh yeah, I don't have time, that's why I'm reading kind of slow. No, it's because I just didn't feel like it. I just couldn't force myself to do it. But yeah, and I rated 3.5 stars, so still pretty good. It's starting to get better, and I think this one is going to be one of my favorite ones, because now I'm reading Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I started it yesterday, but then I was like, I'm not feeling it. I need a romance book. I need 2 palette cleanse. I talked to you guys last time saying, I'm going to get a palette cleanser if I start feeling it's just not in it, and I was like, oh, only if I get halfway through the book and I'm, ahead of my personal schedule. I am, 30-something% through the Prisoner of Azkaban. Let me check how much exactly. I am 36. And yesterday I was like, okay, I need a different book. And I looked around. I was like, I need a romance, a palette cleanser. I started the book yesterday and I finished it this morning. I went to sleep really late and I woke up kind of early, considering that I didn't get too many hours of sleep. I know, I'm very healthy. I'm very healthy with my sleep schedule. If you guys want sleep, like, if you guys need help with, like, some sleep tips, you should totally come to me. Totally. I think my nose just grew because of how much I was lying. I am not Pinocchio. Okay. Anyways, guys. So, now I'm on Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm gonna try today to finish it, no promises. I am, though, gonna plan probably tonight to spend at least an hour. I need to finish my dad's sweater. And so I feel like today I want to finish it, or, like, be almost done, like, only finishing touches left. So I want to today sit for, like, an hour and a half or something like that, audiobook this, and just finish it up. I need to. I feel like this is very important, and I think, and I'm just gonna audiobook it until I feel like I really want to be in it, because I was actually, okay, let me explain. I was actually pretty into it at the start of the book, but then at some point, the book kind of just lost me. I feel like I turned my brain off at some point, and then when I turned it back on, and I was still reading, and then I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was too lazy to go back and reread everything, so I just continued. So I was a bit lost for a while, and I still am a tiny bit, but we are back in Hogwarts, so we'll see. But I think it'll get interesting soon. It's just I need to find a good time period. Though today I haven't done much. I've just had a class. I've sent in a video that was uploading all yesterday. It was saying like, oh, the process is taking too long processing it. And I was just there like, what the fuck? And then but then it still showed that I could upload the video, so I just did that. I think it's worked. Like, I can see yeah, it worked pretty well, but I don't know. It was kind of weird. But we have that video, so you can go watch it. It's the rating UK versus US covers. Yeah. Also, guys, I've been really into, like, collage photo kind of style of, like, thumbnails. So, like, the collage idea. Like, if you look at my past, like, at least, like, 6 videos, you can kind of see a collage vibe. At least with, yeah. Like, I've just really been enjoying it. And, like, when I'm in the school time, I don't really have time to get a lot of pictures, because to get a thumbnail picture, guys, I have to, like, take out this ring light, get it on, get it set up, get my phone, get my clicker, and then set up in different places. Usually I just go with, like, where my bookshelf is, and then just take a photo. And if you look back into my year, you'll see me at my desk sitting with a smile on, or maybe, like, a bathroom mirror check. Like, that's kind of how you see it. There's not much else I want to update you guys on, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get reading today, and I am going to finish Prisoner of Azkaban, hopefully, and then we'll go into book 4. What is book 4? Like, usually, because I still remember some parts of some books. The first one, I had, like, I had a bit, but the book is also really short, so there's not too much to remember. Then the second one, yeah, no, I didn't really. Like, I remember parts of it, but I didn't think it was the second, but I thought it was, like, the 5th or the 4th. Then we have book 4. Oh, and the Goblet of Fire. I think maybe I remember. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Also, just out of interest, how long is the 3rd book? I'm just looking at the page count just for myself. It's not because I'm just like, oh, I want to know how long it'll take me to finish it. So it's like from 317 to 462. Because the UK version is 317, and then the 2014 UK edition is 462, and then the US edition is 435, and then the US 2013 edition is 464, and then the illustrated edition is 326. So, guys, how many pages is it? No, seriously, what the fuck? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get reading. So, it's from 300 to 400 pages. I'm just gonna think in my head that it's 300. I like the UK edition with the 317. That's a nice number. So I'm hoping to finish it today. We'll see how we do. I'm probably then, like, at least 100 pages in. I'm actually on chapter, I think it is, 9. I thought it was 11. I was like 9 or 11, one of those two numbers. I am on a Grim Defeats. That's the chapter title. Look at this, guys. What the heck is this? This is so random. Anyways, guys, I'm going to watch a video, and then I'm going to sit my ass down and crochet and read. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what I decide to do. Anyways, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey, Bookwormies. So we are back. It's the next day. I'm remembering to update you guys, so you should feel extremely proud of me. Just kidding. Anyways, guys, I finished yesterday night. What is it called? Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I gave it 3.5 stars. I don't hate it, but I feel like I really could have enjoyed it, but I was just not in the headspace. That's not what I needed in the moment. Right now, I think I need, like, a cute romance or, like, a different kind of fantasy. Like, I don't feel like I'm in the mood for Harry Potter. Like, truthfully, I don't know if it's the book's fault or my fault, But just in case, I'm going to end the video here. This is going to be, I think, yeah, quite a short video. I think it's going to be like max like 20-30 minutes. Okay, then it's not that short. But like, whatever. For 3 books. Anyways, I just don't know. I'm not enjoying that much the book. And I feel like I could really have enjoyed The Prisoner of Azkaban, but I think I'm just not in the headspace for it. This is not, and I'm a huge mood reader, so if I'm not in the headspace to want to read it, I will give it a low rating. Like, it could have been a good book, but it's a low rating for it. Like, I honestly, guys, I'm telling you, like, it could have been a great book. I feel like I could have loved Harry Potter, but the fact states is that I'm just not in the mood for it. And being a huge mood reader, I'm not going to force myself because I want to enjoy this whole series, but I can't if I don't like it. So I'm going to be, guys, taking a break. We're going to stop this video where this is, and I'll do a part 2 whenever I'm in the headspace back to go into Harry Potter, because this is such an, like a series that everybody knows. Like, you ask, hey, give me just a name of one book. A lot of times, people who don't read that much or not really readers, they will say Harry Potter. Well, probably they could say a few other books, but like Harry Potter is so well known. There's so many shops, so many like merch, so much everything about the series that I feel like I should give it another chance, and I will, like for the next 4 books, but I'll do that when I'm ready and when I feel like I'm in the mood for it. So I'm going to take a break, guys. This video ends here. I know. I'm going to be back whenever I will be with part 2 of the Harry Potter series. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know this was very, like, unclimatic, and, like, I was gonna do a video of me just reading the book, but then, like, since I couldn't even force myself to read it, I was just like, and I never did it. And I was planning on just reading the 4th book, too, but then now I'm just like, I really cannot see, because I read another book yesterday, and I was just like, okay, this is just telling me that I really don't want to. Right now, I'm not in the mood for it, so I'm gonna be taking a break, and I'll come back to you guys whenever. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope I'll be back for part 2. But for now, you guys can enjoy a variety of different videos. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye!
If you do